Great and beautiful morning, afternoon, and evening to you at this hour. I say welcome to 185 edition of Investdata Training Academy live with Ambrose. Yes, wherever you are joining me on this hour, I can see that the market is still very much in misdirection. Open the last trading day of the week in this on the stable state. Market is still very missed in many markets of the world across the world. But I will tell you that the orbit that we saw in the US market yesterday continued this morning. You can see that nearly all the indices in that market are in green. But for Europe, we are seeing that Europe is very flat at this hour. And it's not far fetched as all eyes are still on producer price index for today. And I can tell you that this is why market is also in that direction. And don't forget that investors are also factoring in the decision expected from these central banks next week. And that is why you are seeing that this market in most of the climate are flat. Why those that are missed are in that direction. For US, as I've said earlier, sustain their work, their positive sentiment yesterday, opening the market still in orbit this morning as all eyes are on what on the data we're expecting. Don't forget that I say all eyes on PPI data from that market. And you know what it means. That also you're looking at to see the outcome of the consumer sentiment survey for December. These are the things that the market are looking ahead of that next week, and that is why market remain a bit missed in this market. But I've mentioned now, if you look at Africa market is still missed. But great thing is that the market here in Nigeria, NGS, opened sharply in a positive direction compared to others. I can see that the market opening here was stronger. Others are still in green, but I can see that our market is almost hitting about almost 1% gain this morning at this hour. It's a good one for the market. We've seen that high cap stocks continue to also to impact the market positively as they gain, and also dragging some blue chips and also some middle cap stock up in that direction. It's a good one. But if you look at oil price, it continues to oscillate, but I tell you, it's still below what? Below the $80 as we speak. Yes, we have seen that China and Iraq are signing a kind of agreement to boost their oil trade, which is also good. We have seen that Canada has also pulled out from kind of supporting international oil and gas project. You see, and also don't forget that the partial open of China economy after prolonged COVID-19 lockdown restriction here and there in some of the provinces is also trying to play out on the market. And the major one that also have kept the market, the oil price in that level is that the new oil cap is also another way to control price of crude oil. These are what OPEC and all that are looking at and seeing that the oil price continues to oscillate. But as I predicted last time in one of the class that oil might likely close above $100 this year, which is still very possible. But I think that this cap of crude oil price of gas is also impacting on the oil price, which also the way of saying that this, if oil price remains below $80, I will tell you that it will have a way of reflecting on inflation going into the future if it is sustained at this level. And don't forget that in US market, we have seen that gasoline has hit 1 year low. Again, it tells you that it's a good news for that man. These are the things that we are looking at around that market, and even that will trickle down here, because if inflation globally also start subsiding, it has a way of reflection, kind of reflecting in other climate. These two major banks, the Bank of England, the Bank European Central Bank, and the that of Fed are the one of eyes and to see what they're going to do, in their next meeting next week. But generally, I believe that as cross into 2023, we're going to see kind of taping or kind of slowdown in rate hike, so that economy can be reset for what for another good. If we continue this direction of hike, they're going to choke in some economy, and that also lead to that recession that is already around the corner. Everybody are afraid of what the recession, global recession. If the central banks do not take care, they continue this direction of aggressive high, that also might usher the global economy into a recession. For that, I believe that as we go into the new year, let's say for the after the first quarter of 2023, we might see a new relief, and that will be a plus for the equity market. So that at this time now, you as a trader or investor should not worry about take advantage of what of volatility. But volatility create that room for you to create wealth for yourself. if you don't understand how to jump in at a low price and sell off. And it's also a matter in the market to buy low and sell high. And that's the work of volatility. It moves stock up and down. You know when to buy, goes up, take your profit. That volatility is beauty of equity market. You buy low, you sell high. And no stock market will remain in up direction forever. No stock market will also remain in that direction forever. There's always a time to bottom out, there's always a time to top out. If you understand all these moves, you will always be in at the right time. That's why I say you must understand the four face of the market and also the face of the economy. You must marry these two together. That's why I say you must know how to combine your fundamental and your technical, because as you are looking at the market faces, you are using technical analysis to understand which phase the market is and where the market is heading from or where it's going from that particular level. Once you're able to catch this, you are good to go at any given time. If you have this at the back of your mind to help you to know exactly where to be and where the market is going, and how also you are going to react to what the market. If you understand the accumulation stage, the markup phase, the distribution, and the decline stage, you understand the early expansion, mid expansion, late expansion, early contraction, and late contraction. You always know which sectors to be, and also where the market faces. Also know where is the oversold and overbought of this market. That's why those of you that have access to our last video that we showed, right, upon catching the market low and high. The secret of making profit in any market cycle, that is low and high. If you get that video, you are good to go. It also guide you, but that's how to trade volatility in any market condition. Like I've said, I was talking about oil price before I go there. Oil price as we speak now is currently trading around the 76.68 dollar per barrel. And I told you factor that is driving this price up and down in crude oil. Just keep that in mind that the sector also that you want to look, I mentioned the banking sector, which I said early at the beginning of this week on Monday. Oil sector or energy is also a good one because the earnings coming from that sector is still also powerful. We're seeing like private sector, we're seeing some consumer goods companies are taking out good results. Industrial goods also, we're seeing it. These are the things you should be looking at and know where to beat your tent as we go into the end of the year, especially at all eyes and what on the earnings for the first quarter of 2023. It's very, very important that you understand this movement in the market so that you know exactly how to build your tent, and where to stay with. You also, like I tell you that once you understand this movement in the market and be able to know exactly when to go in and when to go out, you will not be caught in the web of any market direction because you know exactly where to take your profit and full cash and jump in. Also, when also to go cash and watch the market, and also when to jump in market fully with all your funds, and when to also buy stage by stage in the market because it's a different market view. That's why I said at any given time in any market, watch your chart to see the attitude and the behavior of the people in the market. Like we will normally send out our sentiment report for every day for the at the end of the day because I told you earlier again that when you are investing that the price equity close and they close on a day on a Friday on end of the end of the month and end of the quarter. It's very, very important for you to know is that because it helps you to know where is the stock is and in terms of top and high, the highest in between and the lowest. You know where that price is. Also look at what is happening around the stock. You see the information of the chart. Where is it? If you see a place to be, you quickly jump in. That's why it's very, very key to know. That sentiment what we sent out. We say 100% buy. That means in that position, people are taking more buying position that there is fund entering that stock. That's why you see also what called IMF, which is the money flow index. That IMF money flow says that funds are entering the stock. And you see a 100% buy position, and you see the IMF above 50. Fund is entering that stock, and you can see IMF around the 90, 80, 30, good. That means that stock is strong. Buying and you see fund, good fund. Also, you see 50-50. That means we are seeing buy and seller on a crossroad. And that what I say in equity investment, demand and supply is very, very key. Once you understand that sentiment, because most of you see price at the naked eyes, price of 6 naira. You don't know what is the factor behind it, what is the activity behind it. Is it a sell price you are seeing at 6 naira or a buy price? If a sell price, the price is likely to cool down the next day. If a buy price likely to go up because that's why you need to understand the sentiment behind the stock. That's why that sentiment report, I think you should also one of the key tools that you should use whenever you send it. It guides you whether to sell your position or not. If you're about to sell that stock at tomorrow, you see the agreement, that means likely to go up to sell a higher price. If you also want to buy that stock, you see it on 100% sell. I mean, if you have to wait, that means that stock likely to come down, you can jump into it. You can see that profit taking is part of the market, and when you see all these activities, it creates room and opportunity for you to buy low. That's why I said volatility in the market is your friend, and trading also the function of what demand and supply. If you understand this thing, that you trade price, and when price is moving, you're already creating wealth for yourself. These are the things that you also know how to read them. That's why technical analysis is very, very important. It's the only thing can tell you about price movement. Fundamentals are good, earnings are good, corporate management are good, new products are good, market acquisition are good. But the key thing that is like, how are all these people are mentioning? Earnings, acquisition, product, introduction, new product introduction, all that's reflecting on what? On the price, because it is the reaction of the people in the market, the traders that will show on the chart. That's why you must keep your eyes on what? On the chart in any market situation, so that you know exactly where the market is going and act what in that direction. It's very, very key as we speak now. Yes, we want to come back to live market to see what is happening in the market exactly as we speak now, so that we can from here go to our chart and look at the chart of the market and see where we can take advantage of the what is happening in the market. Are we going to put a position? Are we going to sell off some and take profit at this hour? It's very, very important that we note all this when we are trading. The good thing is that as we speak now, the market is in green. In green indeed, I'll tell you this is a good market at this hour. I mean a good market, the market is very, very strong. You can see that the market is trading at 48,750.33 basic point, which is good for me, and it's up by 385.19, representing 0.85. That is which is a good gain in this moment at this hour of the day. And if you go down and look at the market rate, is very, very positive, having 8 gainers at this hour and also 5 losers. Look at the losers chart, we are seeing that livestock feed is also leading that profit taking in that stock. This stock have rallied for straight 3 days after touching as low as 96 kobo. It moved as high as 116 kobo. You can see that is up to like 18 to 20%, and people are cashing out already at this time. It's expected, and the stock have formed double top. When I was discussing with one of my clients this morning, I told him that if you don't just buy into that stock now, unless you want to wait for a pullback like has formed a double top that's likely to come down, you can see that it's also pulling down again. It's good to always look at your chart to know exactly what to do. Profit taking now, this pullback also will create for you to buy into that stock, because we are seeing that momentum is still very high in that solution. This is stock leading now, livestock, followed by Japan Gold. Japan Gold is also among the losers, followed by Coffee Business Solution. You can see that UCAP is still down marginally, trading around 13 naira, 20 kobo, followed by Jahiz Bank. These are the top losers as we speak. But if we turn to the gainer chart, you can see that Prestige Assurance is leading, followed by Pharmadeco. It's also a healthcare company, followed by Wasi Bois Cement. These Bois Cement are broken out, break out the strong resistance level of 85 naira, now trading around 89 naira as we speak. You can see the beauty of looking at your chart. Yesterday it was almost forming a double top, but we saw volume, and also that volume at that time this morning it has broken out that top. Now you can see that the relation between the volume and the breakout tells you that something is happening in that stock. Now that I broken up a new high to make this a new high that the stock is making recently, and doing it on a stronger volume, something is in. But at this point, it's one thing that you look at where this price is going. This the price is going. For example, if I'm jumping at this price, where am I going to was? Look at the end of the year. Expected a dividend and the earning per share for third quarter. Will it support for me to have a good dividend in this stock, or for capital appreciation I'm going, or because I'm following the billionaires? No, you should know why you are buying this stock at this point, because this breakout was another opportunity that yesterday that this price is heading to a new trend that been confirmed already at this point now. But you jumping at this point, or you are taking profit at this point, it's where to want to make a decision, because those that want to buy now, you ask yourself, what are you buying for? Is it that the price will go? Earnings, are they going to give bonus? These are things you want to look at. But I'll tell you, what is happening now is three just market forces, and also people taking advantage. And most time, I will tell you that this stock, particularly, the shareholding structure is very tight. And when you see this kind of movement, it's always most time coming from one person and take it a whole more. For that, when the person stop buying, I see that the stock also stabilize at that level. That's why for those that want to also manage their portfolio to balance it, it's part of it. If you are there now, you can cash out your profit. For jumping at this price, I need to say you have to be very careful, or traders have to be very careful at this point. But it's a good one that I made a new high, 52 high of 89 naira. For me, it's a good one for Boismet. Good for Boismet. Yes, another one there is a Royal Exchange following that category, and the last one there, the last 5 there is ETI. ETI has sustained this trend for 2 days now, We're seeing ETI, almost touching 11 naira today, almost 10 naira 95 kobo as we speak. But look at going to break that, it's very high at 11 naira. Also, profit taking is also possible. But this stock has find stability within this range of 11 and what and 9 naira all this while. Don't forget that the previous high is around the 13 naira. A breakout of that also will be very nice for the market. For let's keep our finger crossed. And don't forget that these are the banks. I know that yes, for dividend you are sure because they started dividend for last year, and I know that on the earnings of about 6 naira something, they're likely to sustain that. And this is the highest earnings in the market in that sector, in terms of third quarter. I see potential apart from asset bank leading in gross earning. In terms of earning per share, I think ETI is one leading, but also give you an insight what is likely to come at the end of the day. Don't forget that also they pay in dollar. These are the top gainers of speed. But we want to look at the most active stocks in terms of volume. Now, I'll tell you that GT code is one leading. Here, GT code can see a lot of strength trying to stabilize around this 21 naira. This is a stock that touched at 29.90. Now, trying to stabilize at 21 naira to 21.05 now to speak now. It's a good one for the stock. GT code is the next now, as we can see here. Followed by Japan Gold. Then you can see Sterling, you can see Sterling Assurance, Sterling Bank followed. Then you can also see Regent Prestige Assurance and the same investment on the on the activity chart. For me, this is a good one. I can also see your cap also in activity chart. People are taking position in this dividend paying stock, and also those that have potential also to move in price. You can see the accumulation we are seeing in this board. For Sterling Bank, I can see volume in recent days on that stock, almost months, but are not reflected on the price. The investor can also think of that, and also those that are thinking to enter this one, it might be that in a moment from now you can see a boom, a breakout from that stock. We have not seen movement until see their last quarter, the full year result. The last quarter result was equally good, but since we start seeing high volume in Sterling Bank, that's not reflected on what on the price movement. That means people are marking, are accumulating, and also trying to mark up at a good price, not pushing the price up. That is what we are seeing in that stock. But now I want to go to our chart to look at what is happening in this chart now. Back here, yesterday we draw a bearish, and today we're going to repeat our bullish chart, bullish channel, not bearish. Now you can see that our market is adding more strength and more momentum to what we saw yesterday. On that note, we want to look at where is the thing heading to now at this point. We're already seeing that from yesterday, so where the market is heading. Yesterday was a little pullback for profit taking. For this morning, I'll tell you, market have reversed sharply, looking up, and that's a good movement for the market. Yes, you can see this chart now. Okay, good. I see this chart. This is what for a bullish channel, and bullish channel is turning up. But I've not called it the indicators, but I want to look at the price action alone. But price action is very, very important. This is index action we're looking at. Look at when the market was making a lower lows here. You can see it here. Here become a strong support level. Market went up here again. Tried to do a lower high here before market gave up. Started coming down again and broke down this level. Then that's where now confirm another lower low after making lower highs here. It continued that trend. So market went to as high as low as coming to this level before forming an uptrend. I start taking off gradually and started that trend till now. But notice that if you look at this here, this was like a support level before. This support level turned like a resistance earlier today or yesterday when the market tested it. Yesterday, market gave up and started coming down. Market lost 0.13 yesterday. But this morning, after that, market are also about to break out that support level at resistance level now. And once they break out, and this also corresponding with this resistance here, this also double from 10 to 4 double top. Now I can see here like a bottom, but here you can see double top here now at this point. It's also a sign of a correction, but it depends on the momentum. And momentum, I will go to come with the indicators to look at what is strong momentum here. If the momentum is strong, the continuation also likely to to continue here. We'll see continuation up. But for me, it's a good one that the market is also breaking out this one, and that means market is likely to break out 49 mark. It's possible today or next week. That was also the market to touch another 50,000 mark. And don't forget that market started coming down. Immediately it tested 54 and come as low as almost 43. But market resisted breaking down that 43 before we saw this reverse of trend we're seeing now. good one, but don't forget that it's few stocks that are also dragging this market up to this level. But some blue chips also are also following. We saw what happened in the banking sector. You can see what is happening also in industrial goods that's also moving this price up. Yesterday we saw the pullback in MTN as profit taking, but this morning gain in what and advancement also take the market up to around 48,750.33 as we speak now. Good one for the market. You can see that the market is very, very strong. But when we call up our indicators, tell us exactly what to do at this point. Is it the time to start taking profit in the market, or also time to still also hold on your position? That is why you need to understand how to use this chart for your individual stock you are picking in the market, so that you will not jump out when momentum is still very, very strong. Start jumping out, you are seeing that market is going up, you now start complaining. No, you must understand why you are in the market. Yes, so we're going to call our money flow there, call our T line. Very, very important. We don't play with it, we train it toward our 8. Train it to 8. You can see it's the 8 now. Then we must call up our what? Our stochastic oscillator is very, very important to me. You need to know exactly what is the strength behind all this. Once you know the strength, you are good to go. Yes, this is enough for us to discuss at this hour. You can see that the momentum indicator is here. You can see oscillator RSI. You can see it here. Good one for me, and I can see what I'm looking for. You can see that the market is trading above the T line here on a bullish channel. You can see it here, which is good. And money flow is trying to diverge from here. Money flow is looking down, reading around the 86.95. Why market is ending up, but the momentum is still looking up here, very, very strong where it is now. So the momentum is very, very key. For where it's very important that I need to call up the MACD. Want to see if there's a correction. Yesterday I told that there was a divergence between what the index and what and the and the MACD. Quick one, let me call MACD to see with this rally we are seeing this morning. This uptrend we are seeing morning. As is there any change in the MACD? Yes, MACD is a lag indicator, but still, if you speak to us, give us some readings to also look at the same time. If you look at this here now, you can see that it's coming down, but at this point now, you see, is this one, the current one, higher than the last one? That is what to know. If you are seeing that there's a change here, but see, we see that it's still trending down. But when we see an uptrend here from here, that will be it will confirm the uptrend. But as we speak now, there's still divergence, in the index action and MACD. But if you look at your calculator, which mention momentum, I see that it's very, very strong. That the price and money flow is still high. Yes, looking down slightly, but high at what at 86. For me, I'm still comfortable with the market. That yes, market is still very, very strong. That nobody should panic in this kind of market, or rather take advantage of where you are, make profit, cash out your profit. If you're in a position that have not attained your profit, still watch, because the momentum in the market is still strong. And that tells you that if the general market is strong, it has the way of playing out in what individual stock in the same market. That's why I said market direction is key. Yes, you can look at industrial sectorial indices would also guide you. Most time, because of the overweight, a few stock overweight in the index might not give the proper direction. But I'll tell you, no matter what is happening, with the movement of the general market will tell you where others are going. That's why looking at the sectorial indices also is very, very important when you're looking at what the market, so that you want to look at the connection between the stock you are picking and the setup where it's operating. How are they reacting to that setup? We can see what is happening in the banking sector. The index is looking positive, and also reflecting that stocks in that industry are still enjoying some sentiment, some buying sentiment at this point. That's why profit taking for those that have rallied recently, some are taking advantage of the pullback in price also to buy more and also position more. For me, it's a good one for the market that no one of us should panic, but rather to capitalize on this pullback in some stock to enrich ourselves. Yes, this morning I want to look at pick one. The first one we're looking at, I want to look at Brasment to see this breakout now, where it is and where it's going. And for you also as a investor or trader to know what to do with this stock at this moment is very, very important. You can look at no, as to speak now, it tested not only it tested 90, I would say 89, tested 90, but down now, if you look at the chart now, around the C 84, that's what it's saying now, but I tested that stuff, and we are seeing that there's volume there. Look at this black now, volume still there this morning, and no, momentum is very, very strong. We are seeing both momentum and money flow strong at 92, as very strong, and MACD is also positive on that stuff. You can see that MACD is positive now on the stuff. For me, it's a good one. You can see a change here. The line coming up there, this line here, the histogram here. It's a good one, but let's quickly check on the 1 hour to continue with other stuff. On the 1 hour, you can see that before now, you see a stronger, a bull line here, bullish candle. Then now see a small one, the last one now you can see, but still good, trading above the T line. And for me, when you see that this one is far from the T line, you can see it here. I test also another 10 for profit taking. You can see where it is now. There's still momentum. Nothing stopping taking profit in the stock if you are already in that position. Then the next one we want to look at ETI. Is the momentum still very strong in ETI, so that you know what you are doing in your position in ETI as to speak is very also very, very important to note. ETI on a 1 hour chart, you can see that where it is now, it has touched 11 naira at this point. It's going down here to do around 10.74. You can see in the line here. This is a 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart is still strong here, momentum. But I'm telling you, as the stock is building momentum on this level, it has upper room here to go. If that is supported that this price might likely go higher. If you look at it, and MACD is positive already and bullish for for ETI. It's a good one, and this is a 1 hour chart. Let's look at a day chart for ETI. Give us a good. You can see that as it's moving up, the stock has touched 11 naira. You can see it here, but existing a decline. This is a good one. You can see the movement here for the last 4 days. You can see it one. Money flow is sitting at 71 and not looking up, and MACD is already bullish and something that you can see the momentum in the stock very, very positive. I mean, the stock crossing 11 naira is also very high, especially as the year end draw closer and position for end of the year continue work in the banking sector. So this stock that has dual listing future, they enjoy this kind of movement when we see, especially as we are still partnering with our foreign exchange market. That's why you see the price of Ether will still move in this season because of people want to buy it here and go and sell there because of what they want to move their money for that. It's going to influence the price of Ether. These are the things we also look at. It's just because Obando has disappointed themselves, not investor. They are not listed in the South Africa market again, even the London market. You can see what it takes to be consistent and keep to what corporate governance anywhere you are, because it has the way of robbing on your company. Yes, you can also look at the last one because of our time. Our time is fast spent, but we look at two stocks before we round up the class today. Look at we have seen BOA and ETI. Let's quickly look at what is happening in GT code. GT code are going to be stable at this price. Look at what is happening in GT code. That GT code look at low cap. These are also dividend paying stock that will spread their earnings or their corporate action number from now. Let's look at GT code. Sorry, GT code. Look at GT code. See what is happening there. GT code on a day chart, you can see that it's trading flat on the T line. That thought aside almost 21.20 before doing 21 flat now. But we're seeing that momentum is coming down. You can see it here. But and also MACD are giving sign of weakness becoming bearish. But I believe that because of the profit taking, after we are seeing the distance from here, you can see that are coming down. Once they cross the T line again, it's time for it to finally exit and come back later. But still trading above the T line, money flow is leading 52 down, looking down, and the momentum is also looking down. But any turn up here is a good one. Why MACD is also giving sign of bearish, but once it cross the red down, that confirms the state of bearishness for the stock of GT code. But let's look at the 1 hour chart for GT code. 1 hour for GT code, see the last 1 hour through, you can see have a strong bullish candle here. Before that's all the small one here. They're still looking up, coming up here. See that, but once the blue line able to cross the red up, so you can see it here that the sign of strong momentum. You can see the formation here coming up. Once it breaks and cross up here, the signal line of MACD that confirming a bullish trend. You can see also momentum building up on the 1 hour chart. Let's keep our finger crossed in the stock for GT. If you are there, put your position. But if you make profit, nothing stop you to cash out your profit. Those that enter at the 17 naira, no 80 kobo at this price, nothing stop you for cashing out your profits. Lastly, we're looking at UCAP today. UCAP, can see UCAP now, where it's coming from. This is a 1 hour chart. You can see here. Try to maintain that uptrend. For me, it's a good one for the stock. You can see here, boom, up here. But you can see that the money flow is very, very slow. One is not entering UCAP now to speak on the 1 hour chart. Below 20, around 17 points, which is not too low. Also seeing that momentum is very weak here, and MACD is also for me is bearish. Let's keep our finger crossed on the stock. But finally, before we close the chart, let's look at the day chart for UCAP. The chart for UCAP is flat on the key line. You can see it here. Momentum is still very weak. So what I mean weak, still coming down. The good thing is that it has not gone below 50 here. You can see whenever I touch here, it went up again. That's the is portable here and continue again. But money flow is still strong. Reading at 50 points. Two good one for the stock. But let's keep up. Don't forget this for the early filers and the constant dividend paying company that we should keep our eyes for, especially for income investors. On this note, to say thank you and also appreciate you for staying through the week. We look forward to see you at the question and answer section tomorrow. For any question that you have on this class, you can ask now, ask at the question and answer tomorrow, or you can go to our YouTube or our site, any of our social media to ask a question and answer will also be given. For those that are asking, they know that they always get immediate answer anytime you ask us question or reply, so that you will be guided and can help you make your informed decision. On this note, I say thank you again and enjoy your trading day and your weekend. See you tomorrow at 12 noon for Q&A session. Thank you. Bye.